Arcadian Vanguard presents the Wrestling News and your daily wrestling newscast for Saturday, July 12th, 2025. Good morning, I'm Mike Sempervive. We begin today with last night's edition of WWE Smackdown, broadcast live on USA Network from the Bridgestone Arena in Nashville. In the main event, LA Knight and Jimmy Uso defeated Solo Sikoa and Jayce Mateo. After the match, Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed laid out Knight to end the show.
Braun Breaker has arrived, and LA Knight doesn't realize it.
Well, the setup is in, and this, is going to be nasty for LA Knight, and wait a second,
This cannot be happening. Bronson Reed and Braun Breaker on the night before LA Knight is set to face Seth Rollins, Wade.
Well, Seth Rollins' men have really done a number on the megastar tonight. This was always the danger in taking a matchup 24 hours before he faces Seth freaking Rollins, who presumably is tucked up nice and safe.
New WWE Tag Team Champions were crowned on the show as Dexter Lumis and Joe Gacy of the Wyatt Six took the title from the Street Profits. Jelly Roll was confronted during his musical performance on the show by Logan Paul in a segment that saw Paul get hit with a Claymore kick from Drew McIntyre. Then Jelly Roll prevented Paul from attacking Randy Orton.
Before that show,
What is Logan Paul doing?
picking the ball.
What is he doing?
The opportunist Logan Paul ready to make a major name for himself at the expense of the Viper.
All the security is with Drew McIntyre, and now Logan Paul. Whoa, Jelly Roll.
What the hell are you doing, Jelly Roll?
Jelly Roll just tosses Logan Paul. It's Jelly Roll who comes to the aid of the all-time living legend.
You want to raise some hell in Nashville? Apparently you're going to run that through Jelly Roll.
It was revealed that Jelly Roll will be in Orton's corner for his match with McIntyre tonight on Saturday night's main event. WWE Women's Champion Tiffany Stratton was confronted during a promo segment by her Evolution opponent Trish Stratus. Money in the Bank winner Naomi later interrupted the segment but was attacked by Jade Cargill. Aleister Black suffered his first pinfall loss since returning to WWE, falling in defeat to Ron Killings. Black turned on Damian Priest backstage afterward, knocking him out with a knee to the jaw. Also on the show, Alexa Bliss won a four-way match against Kairi Sane, Roxanne Perez, and Sol Ruca. Ring of Honor presented Supercard of Honor live last night on pay-per-view from the Esports Stadium in Arlington, Texas. In the main event, Bandito successfully defended the ROH World title, turning back the challenge of Konosuke Takeshita in 29 minutes and 25 seconds. After the match, Bandito was confronted by Hechicero.
And it certainly looks like Bandito's next challenger has emerged. No rest for the wicked. No rest for the world champion. And Bandito waving off the Don Callis family because this is Bandito's night. This is the world champion's night. Bandito. Tell you what, Hechicero just had a great win tonight. He will make a great challenge for the champion.
ROH World Women's Champion Athena retained her title with a win over Thunder Rosa in 18 minutes and 50 seconds. A new interim ROH Women's TV Champion was crowned as Mina Shirakawa won a four-way match with Miyu Yamashita, Persephone, and Yuka Sakazaki in 13 minutes and 47 seconds. After the match, Shirakawa came face-to-face with ROH Women's TV Champion Red Velvet.
Whoa! The winner of this match by submission and new interim Ring of Honor Women's World Television Champion, Mina Shirakawa.
They are on their feet, Riccaboni. And Mina Shirakawa remains undefeated in Ring of Honor, but more importantly captures her first championship in the House of Honor. I tell you what, that was impressive.
In other title matches, Nick Wayne retained the ROH World Television title against Titan. The Sons of Texas successfully defended the ROH World Tag Team title against the Infantry, and ROH Pure Champion Lee Moriarty beat Blue Panther. Also on the card, A.R. Fox defeated Adam Priest, Atlantis Jr., and Lee Johnson in a $50,000 four-way match, and Heshicero beat Michael Oku in the opener. In ratings news, this week's Thursday night edition of Collision drew an audience of 323,000 to TNT, according to WrestleNomics. That was up from last week's edition of the show in its usual Saturday night time slot, which drew 310,000 viewers. The rating in the 18 to 49-year-old demographic was a .07, which was down from last week's .10 rating. Last Wednesday's All-In Go-Home edition of Dynamite was seen by 637,000 viewers on TBS, according to WrestleNomics. That's a bump of almost 10% from last week's viewership of 584,000. The rating in the 18 to 49-year-old demographic was a .16 and came in a very close number 2 on cable TV for the night in the demographic, just 1,000 viewers behind Gutfeld on Fox News. And we close with legal news. The three men accusing All Elite Wrestling of breach of contract and defamation have filed an appeal to a ruling which relegates their case into arbitration. Lawyers representing wrestlers Brandon Tate, Brent Tate, and announcer Kevin Kelly filed the appeal on Friday in the United States District Court for the Middle District of Florida, asking that their lawsuit be allowed to continue. In June, a judge ruled to uphold the arbitration clauses in their contracts with AEW. In a statement to Post Wrestling, attorney Stephen P. New, who is representing Kelly and the Tate, said, quote, "The only issue being appealed is the arbitration portion of the order, although I think there are issues which intersect, such as whether or not defendants Khan and Riccaboni should be covered by the arbitration provision," end quote. AEW did not officially respond to Post Wrestling's attempts for comment. The suit, which was filed in the Pennsylvania Court of Common Pleas in September 2024, accuses AEW owner Tony Khan and commentator Ian Riccaboni of several charges, including breach of contract, defamation, and misclassifying their job status. And before we leave you today, we'd like to remind you that however you consume your content, you can find the wrestling news 24 hours a day and 7 days a week across social media. On Twitter, follow us at Wrestling News AV. Our Facebook page is also Wrestling News AV. The Wrestling News can also be found on the Arcadian Vanguard YouTube page. And for those who utilize Amazon Echo devices, just tell Alexa to play the Wrestling News podcast. And remember to make sure you add podcast at the end. Once again, for daily updates, breaking news, and more, follow the Wrestling News across social media. And that's the news for today. If anything happens, we will be here to tell you about it. No clickbait, no paywall, just the Wrestling News. The Wrestling News is a division of Arcadian Vanguard, and the Wrestling Newscast is a production of the Arcadian Vanguard Podcast Network.